Hey guys, it's Ken from KBDProductionsTV bringing you yet another unboxing of a GoPro Hero, but this one is the 3. This is the black edition. This is the highest end. I think they have 3 models, white, gray, or silver and black. The reason I liked this camera is because of the low light capabilities. It has built-in Wi-Fi, so you don't need the LCD back that you have to buy for the GoPro Hero 2. You can also download a free app. It's called GoPro, and it hooks right up to the phone, and when you have your helmet on, you can do all your adjustments for settings and stuff on your iPhone, which is amazing. You don't have to take your helmet off, take the camera out, press your buttons, and get all that stuff all set the way you like it. Anyway, so I needed this camera the second I bought it, so I kind of opened it up already, but as you've seen from my past episodes how you open these things, there's 2 stickers here. You need to pull them off. There's usually a tab on the bottom. You got to open that up just like that, and then you have to push it up or down. It's actually still stuck, which is great. Oh yeah, it's stuck all right, but anyway, I'll pull that off. There's usually a piece of tape around that and the next piece. Let's get this out. Lots of information on the box. I'll put most of the information in the description below. Very sharp looking packaging. They're starting to, a lot of people had questions like, how do you get this off this plate? So they're actually starting to put lots of information on here on how to do stuff like that, because people would ask me on my previous stuff, how do you get the camera off the plate? Because I couldn't figure it out. So anyway, you have to pull this off. It's just stuck on with tape. Let's get this off. Underneath is the wrist strap, where you can actually hang it on a lanyard if you want, and that's your you can actually do adjustments with your camera on that too if you didn't have a smartphone. So let's take that off. It took me a lot longer the first time I did that to try to take this thing off. So this is your remote control. I believe this is Bluetooth to the phone. It is I think it's Wi-Fi actually. And so you only can use, you can't use this and the phone at the same time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can, because there's in the menu you select which one you want it to be. So you either use your phone or you use this. So obviously if you're going to be going somewhere where you don't want to use this, like underwater, then you might want to use this. Chances are this is waterproof too. Alright, so here's the camera. Like I said, it is much skinny. Let me take it out of the case first. It has a new system on the top where you have to slide this over and pull up on the other arrow. Took me a couple minutes to try and figure it out, because I'm still trying to pull up in the center. I'm not sure why they changed that, but they did. Opens up just the same way. The backs are completely different along the top, because I was kind of hoping I could use some of my other accessories, but of course it is different. This is supposed to, I think, help with underwater stuff, because there are other companies out there trying to get ahead of GoPro and sell their own I guess housing for it. Anyway, so this is like I guess a backpack snap. You have to pinch in and then slide it out, but again, hold it nice, and then you pinch these 2 in and it'll slide right off, and that's how you get this off this. A lot of people use this for other situations. They'll either use the whole plate, they'll mount it to something, glue it to something else, and then they can use it as a tripod mount instead of buying a tripod mount for the camera. So there's a lot of things you can do with this, so don't throw that out. Plus, when you go to resell it, if you want to, like I have 2 GoPro Hero 2s and the GoPro Hero 3. I might sell one of the GoPro Hero 2s, but I still have all the packaging. I can actually package it back up as if it's brand new, and I'll get more money for it that way. So that's the thing to think about. So here's the GoPro Hero 2 and the GoPro Hero 3. Almost, they're identical in height, identical in this way, I believe. No, wait. Yeah, so the height and the width, that's what I was thinking. So the height, the width, but the thickness is much different, as you can see. One of the things I took away from this, or from the new camera that I liked on this one, is I could plug in a microphone right into the side. This one, you have to actually take a panel off, which is one of the things I forgot to put back in the packaging when I put it all back. It has an HDMI, mini HDMI, micro SD, and it has your USB connector in it. So let's get into this a little bit more. So I had to buy this separately. I've never used a micro SD card, so it is really tiny. They had Henry's had it on sale for I think $44, and it's a 32 gig SD card. What size is it? I don't know the size off the top of my head because there's different levels. Anyway, you just slide it in there. I actually thought you had to open it up and drop it in, but you just slide it in the back, and it's got a bit of a thumb grab or thumbnail pull on that. So that's that. And that just goes into the side of your GoPro Hero 3. And it only can go in one way, so I believe it is color forward. And that is in. Oh, it's upside down. To you guys. One of the other things I wanted to talk about, I'll get around to it. So it comes with obviously your huge manual, but there's several languages in there, I believe. Lift these tabs up, pull this like that, it opens up. Nice. So much fun opening up stuff for the first time. Love it. Alright, see what else we got in here. So it does come with a vented back. So on this one it's a solid back, so this can be submerged underwater. I suggest, the very first GoPro I ever had, I went snorkeling with it, not scuba diving, snorkeling with it, and it started filling up with water, and it was because you really should put silicone, let me just open that again, silicone around the edge, make sure there's nothing on there. I also recommend, you see there, actually I see a little hair on there, look at that. I actually recommend you practicing with it before you put your camera inside, because if it leaks and there's no camera in it, no harm done, but if your camera's in there, you're screwed. So put a little bit of silicone along the edge, seal it, put it underwater, and watch to see if any water fills up in it, and if it does, then you've got a problem. If it doesn't, then throw your camera in and away you go. There's a really helpful hint from my mistakes for you. So this comes with, I think this is called the J clip. So you put on your helmet this way, and it can fold closer to your helmet as opposed to the other clip. Comes with 2 more adjustment arms. Comes with a battery. I've taken it out already, but they've gotten very smart in their design now. They actually come with a pull tab, because pulling the battery out of the GoPro Hero 1 and 2 is difficult. You had to like grab and pinch, and chances are you're probably damaging the battery, I guess. But now it comes with a little pull tab, so you can yank it out of the camera a lot easier. Fantabulous from GoPros. They're thinking all the time. Let me throw that in there so it doesn't blow off my table. Comes with, this is the charger for this, I believe. I think you have to pull this apart. I haven't actually played with that yet, but that's what it looks like. It's a charger for that. Why it's shaped that way, I don't know. Comes with 2 mounts. I think it'll probably be a straight and a curved. I really don't want to open that up, but because I've got a bunch of them already. But just for you, this was a big question in everybody's mind. What is that? And that actually goes between the camera and this. Oh, that's another thing too. This is supposed to stop vibrations between the camera and the mount. It could vibrate, I guess, and this helps keep it a bit more secure. When you take this off for the very first time, there's a little bit of a tab on the back to stop it from, I guess, moving around while it's in its packaging. And you have to be, this looks like this kit comes with 3 of these. So this is the thing you have to remove, and you can discard that. But again, keep it for repackaging later. But as you can see, some of the locks are like that long, and some of them are this long. So these are meant for when they're away from the camera. This one's meant to be close to the camera, like this, so you can actually get in there. If you try to use one of the small ones, this will start hitting the housing. And that's about it for the GoPro Hero 3. 3 stickers. This looks like it's a Wi-Fi remote attachment ring that will help you attach it to other things, I guess, possibly lanyards, whatever. So it did come with your USB that has a little lid, what's it called? gets a little housing for the side so you don't get dirt in there if you're not using it. The Wi-Fi button is on the side, so when you turn it on, a blue button shows up now and all 4 sides of the camera. Your power button's in the same spot, your trigger button's in the same spot. This camera, I cannot wait to start using it. I'll be doing 4 more tests on it. So I've done the unboxing. I'm going to be doing a daylight test, a low light test, a 60 frames a second, 120 frames a second, and an FOV, which is field of view, to show you what the different sizes of views. A lot of people say they hate the fact that GoPro is all fisheye, but just chances are all the footage they've seen is just fisheye. Whenever I do vlogs in my car, I do it on narrow and or medium, I guess is another thing, and it looks awesome. All right guys, there you go. There's the unboxing of the GoPro Hero 3. If you have any more suggestions about any other types of tests you'd like me to do on this camera, just leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye.